The gentleman from the 12th District, Representative Hawkins.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I am honored to be here today to speak on behalf of this resolution honoring children on Children's Day. I'm also very honored to have with me today my own two children. This is little Tyler here, who's 3 years old, and Luke, who's 5 years old. I'm also very proud to have with me today my wife, Shauna, who I love so much, and she's over in the wings. And as I look into Shauna's eyes and I look at these guys, I realize, Mr. Speaker, that while we're here today to honor children, that in a way, when we honor children, we're also honoring the amazing and courageous women all throughout our great state that work so hard to bring these little special blessings into our world. So I thank them today. And as I was thinking about my remarks, I realized we have 98 of us here, and we're all different. We have different personalities and backgrounds and different political parties, and of course we represent different districts. And oftentimes people like to focus on how we're different. But I'm so proud that today, as both a legislator and as a father, we can all come together today on something we can always agree on. And that is that children help make our world a better place, and they deserve to be honored. Now, these guys, my children, they've made my world a better place, but it's certainly been different. For example, I used to be able to watch an entire NFL football game from start to finish, and now I really hardly have any time for TV. But when I do watch TV, it's not NFL football anymore. It's reruns of Yo Gabba Gabba. These guys. And I used to be able to name all of the famous athletes, regardless of sport. I knew who they were, and I knew who the latest musicians were and the movie stars. And if there was a conversation to be had, I could keep up. I knew those names. But now, as you can imagine, I don't know so many of those names anymore. But what I'm very proud to say is I do know the entire cast of characters in a Disney Cars movie. That's Cars 1 and Cars 2, by the way. I know them all. I think that's pretty impressive. So the truth is while these guys have changed my life greatly, children in my life have changed my life for the better. Why? Because they're my children, and I'm their dad, and I wouldn't want my life any other way. And all of us here, we're all blessed, and we're fortunate to have had our lives in one way or another touched by the life of a child. And because of that, we can come together on a day like today and honor and appreciate them. We can honor and appreciate them for what they represent, because the children that are here among us and the children all throughout our great state, they represent our hope and our future. They're the ones who are going to be creating jobs for our future, growing the economy, helping to deliver the goods and the services that we need later in life. And these children here in our state, they're going to be the ones who discover cures to heal the sick that will benefit many generations ahead of us. So I'm very proud today. This is kind of an unusual day, but I'm very proud to be speaking to you for the first time, not just as a freshman legislator, but as a dad, and to say that we can come together at our state capitol, and on behalf of these children that are here among us, the children that are in the galleries, and the children all throughout our great state of Washington, that we can come together today, united, and proudly say that today we're going to celebrate Children's Day. Right, guys? Okay. Lukey? Knuckles? Knuckles? That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.